Hey, my name is PolishLynx, and welcome to Sakura MMO 2. So, it's been intense, and apparently Viola slept for what it feels like forever for her. Well, I call it sleep, but I don't have any dreams. I can't hear any sounds, nor smell any smells. My body is completely oblivious to the outside world. My mind drifts in a sea of darkness. It feels like I've fallen in the murky depths of deep, dark pit, and I can't claw my way out. Time passes, for I cannot sense it. I can't sense until I'm jerked awake by a sharp pain in my head. Ah, why that's flipping loud. Ay. The pain pulsates behind my closed eyelids, the first sensation that's been able to reach my body for a long time. It's a shame my awakening couldn't be more pleasant. It feels like my brain is on fire, straining against my skull to escape. I don't know how long it's been since I collapsed. I don't know where I am or even who I am. What's going on? What? I crack one eyelid open slowly and then the other. Everything looks blurry. Where am I? It doesn't look like my room. Milady, oh milady. I can hear a familiar voice, pregnant with relief, to my right. Who is it? Who would call me milady anyway? I might be a respected lawyer, but that's taking things a bit too far. I try to tilt my head, but it hurts too much. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Oh, milady, thank goodness, I was so worried. Fingers entwined with mine, squeezing tightly. Whoever the word party is by my bedside, they must care about me a lot. Could it be my mother or my father? But no, they would never call me milady. Why would they? Anyway, my parents are back in Sapporo, and I live in Tokyo. I haven't seen them in years. I imagine being to dance through my head like embers, one after another. Tall, skinny trees. The full moon. A holding wolf? Wolf? I'm sure I've never seen a wolf before, except in movies and video games. I don't think there are any wolves in Japan. And even if there were, I've never been hiking or camping in my life. Why, then, does this image, no, not an image, but a memory, feel so real? Rarely you see a wolf. Then it would logically follow that. Am I in the hospital? Oh no, you're in the inn, milady. The inn? Yeah. I did think about getting a physician to attend you, but I didn't want to leave you. I was terrified you would stop breathing without me. The person by my side, judging by their tone of voice, I'm sure the wrong girl, shudders. When you collapsed in the forest, I was convinced you were dead. I was so scared. Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. I'm glad my healing magic helps also. Magic? I blink. I frown. And then all of a sudden everything comes rushing back to me. I'm not cold anymore, and this is in Japan. I'm Viola, the feared dark witch, and I'm living in the realm of Asaph. The girl in my side, her eyes wide with worry and her fingers linked with mine, is my trusted mate, Neve. How could I forget? The aftermath. Neve? I grip my mate's fingers with newfound strength while my malaise slowly begins to fade. Is that because of Neve's healing magic? If so, I should thank her later. The pounding in my head is incredibly painful, but I'm sure it would be 3 times worse without her. What happened in the forest? Did I really pass out? Yeah, milady. You just flop over like a ragdoll and then... Neve sniffles. I'd never been more afraid before in my life. Not even when you met the werewolf? That was nothing to the fear I felt back then. If you had died, milady, I... Neve sniffles. Her eyes begin to bed with tears. Is she crying for me? I hope not. I don't want to hurt her, not like this. I don't know what I'd do with myself. I don't think I'd want to live in a world without you. Oh, Neve, you silly girl. I lift one arm and wipe the tears from her eyes. My muscles still feel a bit sore, but at least I'm able to move without feeling sick. Oh, didn't I? Not like that. I'm the great dark witch, Viola, remember?
Yeah, I know. It was me. I should have believed you, but that spell you cast, that was very powerful magic. I'd never seen anything like it before.
Well, I'm glad to show you something special. I drop my arm back to my side and sigh. Still, passing cloud like that wasn't very cool. In fact, it's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, no, I think you are my lady.
Really?
Yeah, it was very brave and noble of you, putting your own life on the line to help Aileen. Your selflessness only made me love you all the more.
Neve's eyes narrow.
So, if anything bad had happened to you, I never would have forgiven Aileen. I would have had to break into her house and teach her a lesson.
And I'm glad I didn't die. I wouldn't want you undoing all my hard work. I cast that spell so I could help her live a normal life. It would be rather aggravating if you kill her.
Oh no, I wouldn't kill her, even if she did cause you a lot of trouble. I'm not that cruel. I'd just disfigure her a bit.
How can you disfigure someone a bit?
I don't know. I'd cuff off her thumbs, or maybe shatter her kneecaps. Either way, it would be in your honor.
I don't want if I want you disfiguring anybody in my honor. I sigh. I'm going to need to keep a tight leash on you, Neve. You can be rather frightening at times.
Only when your life is in danger.
A pause.
Or when anybody's slighting your name, or refusing to show you proper respect, or causing you difficulties, or...
Alright. I get the message. I laugh beneath my breath. Neve might be a handful, but she's my handful. I'm glad she's also so loyal. It's nice in a way to get such a devoted servant. If only she wasn't borderline psychopathic, she'd be perfect. So, sorry. Where are Fionn and Ellery? I don't see them.
They took Aileen back to her home. Why, I'll carry you to our inn. I thought you needed a rest. I stripped your clothes and washed your back when you were unconscious, and then I sat by your side when you forgot to open your eyes.
I can see that. I was wondering why I was wearing my underwear. I don't know, because you normally wear it. And how long have I been passed out for?
2 hours and 34 minutes exactly.
Okay, you kept track that closely?
Naturally.
Neve pulls out her chest proudly.
It's my duty to look through, lady.
Sometimes I think you go above and beyond your call of duty. Not that I don't appreciate it. So, what happened to Aileen? Did the spell work?
Well, the spell did work partially.
What do you mean, partially?
Aileen isn't a werewolf anymore, at least not in the traditional sense. Your magic managed to undo the werewolf's curse. She shouldn't transform to wolf during the next full moon,
But?
Her ears. They, well... She still has the ears of a wolf. And a bushy tail, too.
Alright, that's not really a problem, if you ask me. Oh, I see. I wonder if that happened because I couldn't complete the spell, I passed out before it was finished, or perhaps one wolfish features were left behind. Well, at least she doesn't have a snout. Do you think the ears and the tail will go away when the morning comes, or will she be stuck like that?
It's hard to say. We have to pay her a visit tomorrow.
But David doesn't look very pleased about this idea. Well,
at least this case is solved. We didn't find the necklace, but you managed to remove Aileen's curse all the same. Removing curse is always better than using magical items to regulate it. That necklace was like putting a bandage over a festering wound. It's not a long-term solution. Aileen shouldn't need the powers of the necklace any longer. I do wonder what happened to it.
Oh, really? I already said this, okay, what happened to it, and we all know that happened to it.
Why was it taken? Who took it?
Well, guess.
Did they really steal it so they could sell it?
No. I have a thought or two about that.
You do?
That's right. Aileen was going to be married, wasn't she?
Indeed, the necklace was supposed to be used in her wedding ceremony. That was what we heard anyway.
You really don't get the gist of what might have caused it? And also, we are raiding that house, hopefully. Oh, I don't doubt that part. The necklace was found in heirloom, as well as a magical talisman. But think about Aileen's personality. Is she sort of person who could marry somebody without telling them the whole truth about herself?
No.
Never shakes her head.
If I don't know the girl very well and she's once at my fault, I doubt she'd feel comfortable lying to her future life partner.
Exactly. I bet Aileen told her fiancé that she was cursed. Maybe she tried to keep it to herself while they were courting. I would have probably told her to hold him wrong, but Aileen would have felt too guilty. A week before the wedding ceremony, after she had accepted that piece of garbage proposal, Aileen must have told him the truth. Now, what do we know about the garbage family?
I have a lot of pride.
No, I don't.
That head butler of theirs was particularly arrogant.
And a dick. Indeed, knowing the truth about Aileen's conditions would seem that garbage have gone ahead with the wedding.
It seems unlikely.
Then that's probably what happened. That ass-face no longer wanted to marry Aileen, but he didn't want to break off the rebellion and imagine a week before the wedding. Sparing Aileen would have harmed his reputation. Instead, he concocted the plan so he wouldn't have to marry her. He hired somebody to steal the necklace, or else he took it himself. Garbage man was Aileen's fiancé after all. He wouldn't excuse going to her home. It would be easier for him to steal it than any thief.
Of course, it all makes sense.
You girls are so slow.
If it was revealed to the public that Aileen was a werewolf, nobody would have made that garbage go through with the marriage. He would have been free and his reputation would be intact.
That's right, he's the mastermind behind all this. And I'm willing to bet that's why his butler wouldn't let us into the estate of his.
The necklace must be there somewhere. That's where he's been hiding it.
That's what I think, at least. Whoops. Sorry. I clapped because I was like, alright, we are right in the house. I want to say it. I want his estate to be destroyed, to be honest. I can't be completely sure, but I think it would be rather interesting if the four of us went to search his home tomorrow. It takes Fiona, Larry, and another 30 minutes to return to the inn. Apparently, Alf was thanking them so much for turning Aileen back home safe and sound. It took a long while before they could escape. When all four of us are assembling the inn, I tell them my suspicions, which PolishLynx cited in the very beginning. Together we decide that, come the following morning, we'll go to the Destis home and find that necklace no matter what it takes. You know what? I think I was capable of predicting how it goes, because I played LA Noire! Oh yes, my mind is still in the detective mode. The night passes and I fall asleep quickly. My body is still drained from using such a powerful spell, and I need all the rest I can get. Alright, let's destroy those bastards. Come the morning, the four of us get ready to conduct the final stage of our investigation. Our clothes are a little torn and muddy from our growing fire with the werewolf, but Nebe fixes them with some simple magic. Thoroughly prepared to make our way once more to the gates of Destis home. I mean garbage home. There we run to a butler. Just as expected.
So cute!
Okay, come on. If you tell me this doesn't add to her charm. It does add to her charm.
Anywho, let me in, Marin! I'm Lady Ellen Justin. I have the right to see my future fiancé, don't I?
But there's somebody else by the gates I thought, for sure, who's still being bad, recovering from the events of last night. Evidently, I misjudged her. She's stronger than she looks. Annie stands there, looking both taller and prouder than I've ever seen her. She's still fairly short, but the fluffy cunning ears sprouting from her head give her a bit more height, especially when they're pointed up like that. The fluffy tail protruding from the bottom of her gown bristles. I guess my spell didn't work properly after all. Aileen will no longer turn to a werewolf come the full moon. But now she's forever stuck with wolf's ears and wolf's tail. I think her nails look out longer too, and so do her teeth. Well, she's still cute. I hope she wasn't attached to her pink fleshy human ears though. They are still there for. They are still there. She has 4 ears. I mean, we see 3, but I assume there are 4. Lady Helen! I think Aideen called the butler Myrin or whatever, so he does have a name after all. I understand that you want to see that, but you're making quite a fuss.
Why should I make fuss? I want to see that fucking asshole, and I want to see him now.
Patience, please. It's early morning and my master is still in bed.
Who cares? Then go in there and wake him up. This is important.
Belay, please. I know you're accustomed to getting your own way, but I'm not your servant. I serve him and you are not yet his wife. And she won't be. Mary looks Aideen up and down, his lips curls. Well, given how look, I doubt you will ever be his wife.
What? You mean Sian? That fucking asshole who break off the interest with me because of some ears and a tail?
I have to admit it, this isn't exactly ladylike. Why, you're almost like a beast, and the way you're carrying on too. Alright, step aside, I'm going to freaking destroy him.
Let me raid this mansion!
You're not acting like Lady Alien I knew, but like a wounded animal. What's up, respecting gentleman will marry someone like you?
This guy over here, hello? I wouldn't mind. I would not complain. Why would I? She's super cute. Hey, what a jerk!
Fiona unable to keep silent and longer strides forwards.
How dare you talk to Aiden like that? She's a good girl and she hasn't done anything wrong. You're the one acting like a jerk, not letting her see her own fiancé.
Fiona. Aiden blinks in confusion. I guess she was so engaged in Carmen with Marin, or whatever his name is, she didn't see that.
And the rest of you too? You're here as well?
Oh my. Marin sighs and closes his eyes. You four again.
Yeah, it's us. Did you miss us? I bet you were crying under your pillow every night, wish we'd be keeping you company again, you old fart.
Goodness, with a short language and from young girl, no less, it really is too much.
I ain't a young girl, might be small, but I'm still a woman.
Woman rats, you're all peasants to me. And the Darkling is even worse. Alright.
Please, Viola. Violet, transform into Viola. Please do it for me. He's just a prejudiced as ever, see. It's fine, I'm used to it. But that ain't right, you didn't do it for wrong, never. I know, but he's the way of the world. People don't like Darklings, it's always been like this. It doesn't matter how well-mannered I am, or how polite, people judge and dislike me all the same. I've come to terms with that already, I know it has nothing to do with me, but then... Neve tries to some calm, but I can tell it isn't alright. As Darkling, people often give Neve a wide berth, eyeing her with both suspicion and fear. She might be used to it, but that doesn't mean it should be accepted. I've never experienced discrimination like that before, but it must be painful. Man, now you would kindly step aside tired of your antics, and that includes you, Lady Ellen. You mean you won't let me in? I'm afraid I can't, not after you have behaved in such a shameful manner. Millard would not like to see it, and neither do I. Well, I suppose it was inevitable, really. The old saying does state, if you lie down with dogs, you will get fleas. Your manners have degraded terribly since you started going around with this band of so-called adventurers. Hey, I'm the dog, and I don't have fleas! No, I suppose you know the real dog would be Lady Alien. Alright. If we won't raid that stupid mansion, I would be terribly disappointed. I want it destroyed. Alien's face starts red with humiliation. She grits her teeth together. Why you? How dare you say that to me? I can say whatever I wish to. As Valtra, it's my duty to uphold the dignity of the Desta family, and allowing a beast like you in the Millard's home would only sully it. You would call me a beast? You call me beast for it I was to be married to your master? It is the past tense, I assure you. I will tell Milord about this, and I don't doubt he will reconsider your marriage. Well, good! All of a sudden, Alien stamps her foot against the ground. I don't want to marry that garbage! I never want to marry him, only agreed to his proposal because he said he would use his wealth to save my home and provide for my servant. I've always thought he was an arrogant, aloof man, but I thought he could be kind too. I thought within time he might have even grown to love me. But I was wrong. When I told him what it was, he suddenly started acting so cruel. He started to call terrible things, and now I have reason to believe he's a thief too.
So it seems Aileen came to the same conclusion I did. So, she's sharper than she looks.
But you know, the two of us were still slower than me.
He stole my necklace because he knew it allowed me to keep in human form during the full moon. He took it because he wanted to expose my secret to the world and turn me into a laughingstock. You say he doesn't want to marry me now? He never did to begin with. He just wanted my title and my prestige. When he learned the truth, he tried to humiliate me. I will never, ever, ever marry a man like that.
The feeling is quite mutual, I assure you. Now leave at once before I have to resort to force.
Oh no, I'm not going to let you scare me away. My necklace is inside the house. I'm going to get it back using whatever means necessary. And then I'm going to clap Tierna's smug face. Stupid face.
You would threaten my master with violence? Then you leave me with no choice. I'll have to unleash my secret technique. It's one of the deadliest spells known to mankind. Marin raised his right hand. Very slowly, dark flames begin to gather in his palm. This may hurt a little later, but it is for your own good. Vicious animals have to be put down. More tendrils gather. The flames in his hands grow higher and higher like a fire. And so now he's going to release the full brand of the attack upon Aileen. At least that's his plan, but... Milady, this man is, as Phil might say, pissing me off. Do I have permission to attack him? Permission granted!
Thank you, milady. I won't waste this opportunity!
Leva takes hold of her skirt in both hands and drops an incarnate curtsy. Then she turns back to Marin. She holds out her right palm, her fingers extended, and says simply, "Burn!" And he's dead, I assume?
Aileen!
Following the butler, Marin claimed his master was still in bed. We soon discovered that isn't true. Siran is in fact sitting at a desk in the center of his drawing room. Or at least he was. He soon jumps to his feet when my party of five, spearheaded by Aileen, enters the room. It is the first time I've seen that garbage and I examine him curiously, my eyes narrowed. Suppose he's ugly? Despite his bad looks, however, his sharp features and narrow eyes make him look disagreeable. I don't think I'd like a man like this. I'd like this man, even if it hadn't caused Aileen so much pain.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is most improper and...
He looks at Neve, Fion, Ellery, and me. His brow furrows even more deeply, particularly when his eyes pass on Neve's horns and Fion's outfit, or lack of.
Who in the world are these people?
Pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant Violet. I lead this group of adventurers.
Oh yeah, you must be the guys who were tasked with recovering Aileen's necklace. So I can't imagine why she still likes you. Who would ever trust Darkling? Everyone knows how crafty they are. And for this girl,
he looks at Fion.
I've never seen anybody wear clothes like that, if they even can be called that.
Who the fuck is that creep on the painting?
Aren't you ashamed to parade so much of your body about in public like that?
I ain't ashamed.
She doesn't have anything to be ashamed of.
I don't give a damn what you think about me, even if you are the son of a rich family and all. I know I'm worth 10 of you.
I have full claim to wink. Mary told me you girls were bothering me yesterday. We found respect, we're just trying to help Lady Annie and find her necklace. We're on doing our duty.
Yeah, well, you've done more than enough helping already. How did you even get in here? I gave Marin strict orders to keep an intruders out.
We're smart and we look.
That old man was no match for us. Thought he would believe he could find us.
For it!
Siran looks at us scornfully.
I should have known, of course. Uncle peasants like yourself would resort to violence. It's all you're good for. I hope that you scout adventurers haven't injured the head butler of the esteemed Deste family.
Or what? Huh? Are you trying to threaten us?
Oh no, I'm not trying. This is a threat. If you spill a single drop of my butler's blood, there will be hell to pay.
And how are you going to do that? You don't look a much further. In fact, you seem very much like a spoiled rich boy who hides behind the cronies, afraid to get his fingers dirty.
And you would know all about getting your fingers dirty, wouldn't you, Darkling?
Yeah.
Enough talk. I have no interest in speaking to those who are beneath me. Aileen, why do you bring these people here?
I bring them here. They happen to come here with me. But I wish you wouldn't speak to them about them like that. Manners don't cost anything.
And why should I spare manners on these gutter snipes?
Because they're my friends.
Friend. There's no pause. Indeed, I know you've always had fairly unorthodox takes, and I've tried to sympathize as best I can. It can't have been easy losing your parents at such a young age, but you're friends with these people?
That's right, I consider them as such at least. I've only known them for a few days, but they've stood by my side and they supported me through thick and thin. They're 1,000 times friendlier than you ever been.
Eileen's face twisting her, the tail protruding from the back of her skirt, starts to move up in anger, and her ears twitch.
Huh?
For the first time during the conversation, Kieran, whatever his name is, looks at Aileen rather than through her. His eyes snug on her animalistic ears and tail. His frown grows deeper still. Is that some kind of costume or? It could be.
But it is! These are real. Ears are real. It's part of who I am. I thought before, you garbage, when I was little during that awful incident in the forest with my parents. I was bitten by a werewolf.
What? Sinan slams his palm against the desk. The dull sound rings through the drawing room like some sort of warning. I told you not to say that word again, especially not wrongly. It's not ladylike.
But it's part of who I am. I really am a werewolf, and these guys helped me. They cast a spell on me to remove the worst of the curse, but as you can see, it had a few side effects.
Evidently, I can't believe I didn't notice sooner. Sinan's garbage sighs. And to think I was going to marry you. I thought you seemed like a nice enough girl. If I'd bit time it, but I prefer my woman like that. The first sex are far more attractive when they're keeping their mouths shut. Oh!
Right. I would allow it anyway. But really, please, let's destroy this mansion and the bastard.
I was prepared to marry you, Aileen, for your sake. I want to save you from the poverty your parents left behind. I was thinking because I cared about you. Bullshit, and then you tell me, a week before the wedding, that you're really a werewolf? What a way to repay my kindness. Bullshit.
You weren't being kind, you just want to exert your power over me, the surviving member of family you hated. You want to take my house and my possessions for yourself.
I can lie, you have been a beneficial servant for both parties. Isn't that what a wedding is? Are for?
No, it isn't.
But then I learned the truth. How else was supposed to react?
Normally.
By being kind and supporting me, thank you.
Come on now, you know any other man would be even more horrified than I was.
Alright, if I was brought news like that, sure, I guess I'd be a little bit worried, but I wouldn't be a dickhead.
Being a wolf, you just isn't right, you know. They're abominations, even worse than Darklings.
You don't even know how I wish I was there and I could punch that bastard in the face.
All the same, I was prepared to go ahead with the wedding, despite knowing your condition. That's what a real gentleman would do, and I did feel some pity for you. Bullshit. But how can I go ahead with the operation now, given how you look?
Can I kill him?
Destroy that asshole.
Everybody know what you really are with those ears. It won't be possible to keep it a secret.
Maybe she doesn't want to keep it a secret, damn it.
If I were to marry you, my reputation would be ruined.
What if you have no reputation for?
You liar. You had no intention of marrying me after I told you the truth. You couldn't stand the thought of being wed to me. Monster. That's what you think I am. I know it. That's why you stole my necklace. You knew it was the only thing that enabled me to keep a human form during the full moon, and you want to expose me to everybody. You wanted to humiliate me at the risk of putting my loved ones in danger, when I've already suffered enough. Perhaps you were even hoping I'd be imprisoned you could inherit my house as my future husband. You're disgusting. The worst.
Please. These are some rather damning accusations to make. You have any proof that I'm the one who took that necklace of yours?
Right here.
So saying, Aileen reaches into her pocket and... It can be! Procures the diamond necklace which has caused so much trouble. She prints the cool silver chain of necklace and triggers the heavy diamonds glinting in the light of the drawing room. How'd you get it? Where'd you find it?
Your butler told us where you were keeping it.
We had to beat the information out of him, but we got it soon enough. Still, keeping a valuable diamond like this inside a potted plant in the entrance hall. What a foolish hiding place.
It was all too easy.
Man might have boasted of his magical abilities, but in the end, he wasn't very impressive. Never crossed our knuckles together ominously like, God damn it, I cracked them before and I can't do it now! Okay, maybe a few fingers I can, but... God! Yeah, I actually can. Ah, nice. Anyway, he was no match for me. Or for my daggers.
It really is curious how this expensive item ended up in home. I wonder if I should report this to Linton's Knights. Yes, you should! I'm sure they'd be just as fascinated as I am by the ins and outs of this case. They may even come to the same conclusion as me. That you are a thief, and despite being a noble, you should be thrown to prison just like anybody else who breaks the law. No, this I have nothing to do with this. I didn't steal the necklace from Lady Amy when I paid her a visit last week, I swear. What the fucking idiot!
Alright, let's do this. No, let's destroy him, you know? Yeah. We'll bring the punishment.
That's suspiciously specific.
No, I mean... Can't tell anybody else. I can't go to prison. I'm a member of the Desta family.
Looks like the guy lost his cool.
Hearing him back is rather pleasant. I don't have enjoyed the suffering of others, but I believe this man is getting his just deserts.
This is what happens when you look down on me, lady.
This has nothing to do with Violet.
Everything's related to Violet. We wouldn't have uncovered the truth if it was for her.
No. Aileen peers the truth together on her own too.
That's right, the truth.
Aileen grip on the necklace tightens.
I finally know the truth. You're a criminal. Garbage man. You're a liar and thief and the worst kind of person. I'm glad you stole my necklace because I know. Now I have reason. No, I have no reason at all to marry you. After all, what self-respecting lady would wed a convicted criminal?
You can do this. Then tell everybody. Think of my reputation.
I don't give a fuck about your reputation. You didn't think about mine.
That's different. Your family has already lost its authority, but mine is still important.
Oh boy, you are so dead.
Testers are the ones who run this city, not any longer. If you out me as a criminal, you disrupt life Linton for everybody. Can you really be that selfish?
Yes.
How funny. You had the gut to accuse me of selfishness.
You really are despicable. I'd love to see you get the punishment you deserve. But if you're that afraid of facing the consequences of your actions, I'll make you a deal.
Yeah, a deal. I accept my terms.
Then how about this? Give me half of your money.
What?
Say it's a pleasure for calling off the wedding so suddenly. I don't care what excuse you make, just make it believable. I know you're an accomplished liar.
You know what? After he gives the half money, we are going to actually tell the freaking guards he's stole the necklace and so on. Screw the deals. Let's get the money and let's screw him up.
Give me enough money so I can pay off my ancestor debt, and then I will call it even.
And then we'll screw him up, yeah. Wink wink.
You won't have to go to prison, and your flagrant disregard for the law will be kept quiet.
For a week or so after that.
Does that sound fair?
It most certainly isn't fair, but...
You're not really in a position to bargain with me right now. I have the upper hand.
Yeah.
He looks at the diamond necklace and grades his teeth together. I've never seen a person look so utterly defeated before in my life.
I understand. I agree to terms, Aileen.
Good. I thought you would. And... Garbage man, there's one last thing I want to tell you.
What? Nice!
You really are a horrible person. A loud ringing sound. But you know what? You should have hit him with that necklace. A loud ringing sound cuts through the drawing room. Should have hit him with the necklace. It takes me a few minutes to figure out what just happened.
Literally?
I think she might have done.
Aileen slapped him!
He recalls, staggering from the force of Aileen's slap. His hair is untidy and the whole right side of his face burning with bright red. That is enough for Aileen though. One single slap won't make up for all the pain and suffering he's caused her. She stares down at her former fiancé, her eyes devoid of mercy as she says, I hate you from the very bottom of my heart, and I never want to see you ever again. Let's see. Huh. That felt so good. I've wanted to slap that pompous, self-righteous man across the face for so long now. Aileen asked and does a small twirl, her long skirt fanning around her legs. The sky above the city of Linlock has never looked bluer, and the warm summer sunshine has never been warmer. I don't think I've seen Aileen look this openly happy before. Getting her true feelings off her chest must have been a relief. Alright, you know what, we should actually Viola should reveal her true self to Aileen as well, I believe. A few people passing by give her curious looks. They start whispering to one another, their voice low, but not quite low enough that we can't hear them.
Who is that?
It couldn't be.
Lady Aileen? That's impossible. Lady Aileen never leaves her home. I've heard she's a serious solemn kind of girl. You'd expect it, wouldn't you, after her parents died so horribly? No, this Lady Aileen, I'm sure it looks like a care. And why is she making such a commotion straight like a commoner? She lost her mind. And who is shooting those ears?
But Aileen, if she hears the smoky whispers, doesn't seem to care. She paused in her spinning, her face launched and sways drunkenly. I reach forward to catch her. Should she stumble over her own feet and fall, but my concern proves to be unnecessary. For she's like actually steady on her feet, she's more than capable of supporting herself.
Oh, this is wonderful. I don't have to marry this horrible man more, and I don't need to live in fear either. I won't have to leave my house, I can keep all my possessions, and I don't care who learns the truth about me either. I've kept this secret for far too long. It was so oppressive. I felt like I could never be honest with my body, and nobody would accept me. But I know that isn't true now.
Aileen reaches forward and takes my hands in hers and smiles on her face.
I met you, Violet, and Neve, and Hilary, and Fionn. You know where I am, but you haven't turned against me. Who knows, in time perhaps the other citizens of Linton will accept me too. Maybe I'll even be able to make new friends.
But aren't you worried what the people will think about you? I speak from first-hand experience when I say most humans aren't very accepting of those who are different.
I'm a little, but I can't keep hiding. I'm tired of staying indoors all the time. I don't want to live like a bird in cage. I want to be a free woman. If people can't accept me for who I am, then that's their problem, not mine.
You're quite right, of course. Many people dislike and distrust me because I have darkening, but if I let their cruel words get to me, then I would never be able to go outside. Shying away from the world is no way to live one's life. Life like that isn't a life at all.
My life until now.
My life until I met you before was no real life either. I felt like I was wasting away, but now I've managed to confront my fears. In a way, I'm all guts. The garbage man stole my silly old necklace. Aileen takes the trinket out of her pocket and holds it aloft. The diamonds glitter beneath the sunlight. I don't really need this anymore. My curse has already been lifted. Thus you went to the trouble finding this for me, and I did promise you a reward.
A reward?
Fionn's eyes light up.
Are you gonna give us the 10,000 gold coins?
Not quite. As you probably gathered by now, my financial situation is not the best.
You mean you were lying about the reward money?
It wasn't a lie, at least I didn't think it would be. I imagined if I found the necklace, that asshole would be so grateful he would be willing to pay any adventurer who managed to retrieve it. I see now that this was foolish of me. You place rather too much faith in him. I just don't like seeing the bad in people. I thought when he proposed to me that he loved me, or at least that he would grow to love me. Aileen shakes her head. In an event, I don't have 10,000 gold coins I can give you. I don't have that kind of money. Ali, I'm sorry for deceiving you. I should not have strung you along like that. Fionn kicks at the ground with her shoe.
It's annoying, but I guess I can't really blame you.
It would be rather hypocritical of you, of all people, faulted Lady Aileen for her trickery. That's right. Don't you remember what you did with my ruby necklace?
Hey, that ain't fair. You know I'm reformed now. I'm doing my best to keep on the straight and narrow.
You better, or you'll be sorry. Aileen clears her throat delicately. As I was saying, I can't pay you money, but there's something to offer you for all your hard work.
You've done so much for me. I need to repay you in some small manner. That being the case.
Aileen hands the diamond necklace over to me.
Here, it's yours.
I turn the necklace over in my hands. It's made not of one diamond, but many small ones, which are attached to a golden chain. The necklace feels cool to touch, and it's rather heavy. I wonder how old this necklace is.
Are you sure this is alright?
This is probably worth more than 10,000 colons you originally promised us.
It's fine, like I said, I didn't it.
But isn't this a fairly heirloom? It must have been the chest in value for generations.
It has, but after I was beaten by a werewolf, I hired a powerful mage to put an enchantment on it that would keep my curse under control. Ever since that day, this necklace has been nothing but a fancy shock. I no longer want to keep any part of my old self. That's why I'm giving it to you. You worked hard to find it, after all. You deserve much more than I do.
Well, if you are sure about that, I wouldn't mind keeping it safe. Thank you very much.
It's no problem. I'm the one who should be thank you. I'll never ever forget you, Violet, and I'll always be grateful for your help. You've done more for me than words can even express.
Why won't you reveal your...
I still wonder why won't she?
If I were hiding my real self and met someone else, I would... I don't understand why Viola won't tell Aileen that she's Viola. I mean, she would understand this. Anyway, after retrieving Aileen's diamond necklace, me and my humble band of adventurers start to receive a bit of attention across Asaph. Maybe that incorrigible gossip must have told everybody who asked, and even those who didn't, about our triumph. Maybe doesn't know the full details about the case of the missing necklace, of course. Few people do, save those of us directly involved. Aileen kept that asshole's crime a secret, as she promised, in return for receiving enough money to pay off her family's debts. Unable to tell the full truth, Aileen instead set the pawn necklace in the forest. She told Maddie that the necklace had been taken by a band of thieves and we hunted them all down. Aileen made the story sound so exciting that she's elevated me to almost mythic status. According to Aileen, I single-handedly managed to defeat around 25 people. Which probably isn't that impressive for you, isn't it? Now, in a matter of 4 days, Violet has gone from a relatively unknown adventurer to a local celebrity. Whenever I go to the guild in London, my party though, we are inundated with requests from all over Asaph, all of them asking for me by name. I take on what requests can, and with each success my fame and that of my party becomes more and more widespread. During downtime, however, I need to find ways to relieve my stress. On this particular day, when there are no quests of note available and nothing I wish to do, I decide to relax by helping Neve with the housework, teaching Theon some manners, sparring with Valerie in the forest. There is no alien option, okay. Let's go with Valerie. Sparring with Valerie in the forest. Of course, I want to do well ends rather predictably. Valerie barely gets a chance to draw her sword when... Valerie. This seems rather familiar. Haven't we been in this position on more than one occasion? And Viola. Silence didn't give me permission to speak. I bring the heel of my dragon hind boot down Valerie's back and she groans in pain. Again. These moans are different to those she made when we were fighting the werewolf in London. They're softer, somehow sweeter. They sound just like honey to my ears. I'd like to draw myself into session for a while, but...
Hey Viola, don't you think this kind of training is pretty harsh? We just finished fighting a werewolf, you know. My wounds haven't healed yet.
Oh, are my ears playing tricks on me? I'll drive my heel against the small of Valerie's back once more, so she writhes in pain. You want me to call back? Me, the Dark Witch Viola? Don't be stupid. The last time we fought you asked no. Begged me to take you seriously. This time now. I've poured my own to grinding you down. You want me to relent? Which is it, Valerie? I can do both.
I know. Forgive me. I was too confident in my abilities. I thought after taking down that werewolf I might be able to defeat you, but...
Don't make me laugh. You were able to help me defeat the world, yeah, but if I had not enchanted your blade, you would not have been able to scratch its thick hide. Don't start giving yourself airs and graces because you weren't completely useless. I'm the one who did most of the work, and I'm the one who suffered for it. I received far greater injuries than yours, so don't try to make me pity you. You don't deserve my sympathy, not when you're still this weak. Foolish girls like you, who get ideas about your station, above your station, have no right to call themselves knights. Compared to me, you're nothing but an ant. Where this is coming from? I smacked the pointed heel of my boot against Ellery's back again, driving her body into the boot. Perhaps I reflect as I look down Ellery's paint contents. I'm being a bit too hard on her. But no, I have to be firm. As Ellery's mistress, it's my duty to punish her when she steps out of line. She's the one who asked if she could fight me against me, and she's the one who constantly asks me to unleash the full force of my power against her. She thinks she can stand up to me after all the times I've beaten her down, but she's wrong. I need to show her how wrong she is. I need to show her that she still has a long way to go. Now grovel before me, apologize for your own insubordination. Rub your forehead against the ground like the dog you are.
Viola.
No, I'm not Viola right now. Not when we're in this position. I'm your mistress and I will be referred to as son, do you understand? I said. I punctuate my words with another thrust of my sharp pointed heel. Do you understand?
I understand. I'll work hard in the future, I promise. Promise I won't let myself get weak. I'll do my very best. Milady.
Good. I draw my back, pleased with my night's subjugation. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Now. I reach out one hand, my fingers plate. Are you alright? Can you stand?
Yeah, well, are you really concerned about me?
Larry blinks up at me. Her long red hair is dirty after being drowned in the mood, and a few clouds of soil stick to her cheeks. Her armor is scuffed and cracked, and her clothes are torn. She doesn't look like a proud knight anymore. Yeah, I wonder why. I stripped that pride away from her. She looks like a young, fresh-faced girl hesitant to trust. But that one makes me care for her more. Idiot. I clip my tongue against the roof of my mouth. Of course I care about you. If I didn't, I wouldn't subject you to training like this. I help Larry up. Her body is unstable after receiving such a brutal beating, and she sways on her feet. I catch her before she falls, pressing her moody body against my chest. Her body that I injured. I call her an idiot, but I'm the real fool. Aren't I supposed to look after my servants? Exactly. Here, this should do most of the damage. I link my fingers with Ellery's and close my eyes. Magic begins to emit from the palms of my hands. This magic wraps around Ellery like a shroud, sealing the cuts that run across her burnt skin and easing at the aches and pains in her joints. Then I use my magic to mend her clothes. Ellery looks at me a little shiny, still leaning against me for support. I understand. You were being cruel a few months ago, but now you're refusing to cover me like a mother hen. If you're really worried about my safety, why did you strike me with so much force today? Did I do something to annoy you? That's not it! It's more, I was just concerned.
About what?
About you, of course. I'm worried our victory against the world has gone to your head.
I must admit, fighting for a fool like that and surviving was quite exhilarating. I thought after that bout I might be able to get the upper hand against you after all. I guess I was wrong.
You were completely wrong, but don't worry. As your mistress, it's my job to set you straight. I try to temper my power when we fight. I don't want to harm you, and I don't want to humiliate you.
Well,
I'm not sure about that last part. No matter when it comes to Viola, no matter what I do or say, you're a valued member of my party. I care for your bad. That's precisely why I have to be hard on you, especially now. We're starting to make a name for ourselves in Asaph. People are going to ask us to do far more complicated, difficult quests than the ones we've been doing already. We may need to find monsters more powerful than that werewolf. What? So I can afford to let you get complacent. I can afford to let you get hurt. If you get injured in a real battle, it will be my fault for not training you properly. That's why I have to be harsh. It's the only way you learn.
I guess you could call it a trial by fire then.
Ellery sighs.
No matter how much I learn, I'm still no match for you. I won't allow myself to get cocky again. I've learned my place. I'll train him harder from now on. I won't give you any cause to worry about me in the future.
That's very thoughtful of you, but I can't help but worry. Asaph is a dangerous place. If you get killed, you might never be able to return to Japan. I know how much you want to go home. And that's why I won't let you get hurt.
Not by anything other than yourself, I guess.
But of course. For the first time during this rather serious conversation, a smile captures my lips. You know me too well.
On the contrary, I feel like I know hardly anything about you. You are playful, but you can be serious at times. You seem like a cruel sadist, but I think you care about me deep down. It's so difficult to understand what's going on inside your head. But despite that, I still trust you. Maybe it's foolish of me, but...
Ellery smiles at me. Her cheeks flushed pale pink.
I'm glad I was able to meet you.
And I'm glad I met you. For worrying about you, Neve, and Fiona will be the death of me.
Hey! I'm far more level-headed than Neve, and I don't eat everything inside like Fiona.
Well, that is true. I knew there was a reason I prefer spending time with you rather than them. Holy shit, that makes sense. You're far less likely to give me a headache.
Is that a compliment?
I like to think so. Now, I look Ellery up and down. For I fixed up her clothes, there are still a few smooths of dirt on her skin. And from the exercise, I walked up quite sweat. Why don't we clean ourselves off in the bath?
The bath?
Ellery's face heats up. No doubt, thanks to the steamy memories we made the last time we took a dip together.
Do you really want to bath with me again?
Yes. I will have it no other way. I'll split around with you today. Now, I'll do my best to be gentle. I'll clean every inch of your body carefully. And then I'll kiss all the places that hurt you during our training session. You like the sound of that?
I guess it doesn't sound terrible.
I giggle softly under my breath. Oh, my cute knight is so transparent. She's adorable, and that's why I want to keep her safe. I'm not going to let anybody or anything hurt her. Not while I'm around. You know what, let's end the episode, and we'll continue this tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.